When me and my wife first got together, we were together 2 months. One day I had took her to school and she had no dress in her bag. Well, we had a wedding to go to and I picked her up from school and she had this real nice designer dress in her bag. And I questioned her about it and she told me that she got it from her boss the night before because her boss' wife was a designer. She ended up a year and a half later telling me that she did something with the guy.
A year and a half later, because of this dress incident that she picked up a dress, she told you that she messed around with some guy?
Yeah.
After a year and a half?
Yeah, she admitted that he came and got her from school and he dropped her off at school before I came back to pick her up. She never went to school.
Oh.
I separated from her and then 2 months later, we got back together because I told her that I still loved her and that I wanted to marry her and wanted to have kids with her.
Even though she cheated?
Even though she did that.
Okay.
We got married and had our daughter, and things were just getting, the fighting was just getting out of control, so I made her leave. And while she was gone, she was staying at a family member's house, and one night I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I had this weird feeling, so I went over there and I knocked on the door because I wanted to try to talk to her. I wanted to work it out with her. I wanted her to come home.
At 4 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, 'cause she had been gone for 2 weeks. I wanted her home. She needed to be with her family. And I went there and I knocked on the door. She didn't open the door. She says, "What do you want?" I was like, "What do you mean, what do you want? Don't you want your family back? What you've been talking about for weeks now?" And she says, "Hold on." She didn't open the door right away. And when she opened the door, she was mopping the floor in some high heels. And right then,
She opens the door at 4 o'clock in the morning and she's mopping the floor in high heels.
Yep.
Was she naked?
No, she just had a real nice outfit on in high heels and mopping the floor.
And she's mopping
at 4
the
in the
floor.
morning.
Maybe
Right
she
then,
just killed somebody.
who knows? But right then, it threw up red flags. So
I would think so.
I started looking in the closet. I looked on the balcony. When I came in from the balcony, she said, "If you're gonna act like that, you need to leave."
Because you were looking through all the rooms.
Yeah, so right then, that really set me over the edge. So I made it to the bedroom, and I found a guy hiding in the floor of the closet. Supposedly, the story is that he was
helping mopping the floor.
Supposedly, he was...
with his back.
Supposedly, he was there selling her weed, but that ain't the case. That ain't the case, because...
Why would he be hiding in the closet?
Exactly.
He thought
Why would
maybe
you
were
hide
police or
somebody?
something?
Why would you hide somebody at 4 o'clock in the morning?
Now, was he clothed?
He was clothed, but who knows? It took her a long time to open the door.
Right.
I asked him, and he said he was there selling her weed, and she come up with the same story too. But the dude didn't have no weed on him at all.
And it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Who delivers weed at 4 o'clock in the morning, though?
But he didn't deliver it. He went.
I know.
She went and picked him up
I'm
5 miles away and brought her back to where she was staying at 4 in the morning. I really love her with all my heart. I really do. Like, I've gave up so much things to be with her.
What do you love about her?
Just like...
The deceiving,
no, like,
the mopping?
it wasn't like, okay, yeah, she did cheat in the beginning of the relationship, but when we first were married...
And you have a beautiful daughter, right?
Yeah, thank you.
How old is your daughter now?
She's 2.
2 years old. So I can understand that's one reason why you'd want to keep your family together, right?
Yeah.
For your daughter's sake. She says the guy was over to sell her weed. Do you believe her?
I don't, because...
Right. I mean, that doesn't make sense.
I mean, why would you go pick up the weed dealer and bring him back to your spot? You don't do that.
Without the weed?
Well, now that all these incidents have happened, we just recently separated. She moved out 3 weeks ago, and she got her own apartment a week after she moved out. She didn't even...
And she took your daughter?
She took my daughter.
We're going to find out if she wants to still be with you. Let's bring Jenny out.
I'm tired of you accusing me of cheating. I didn't move out. You know why I moved out.
Accusing you of cheating? What do you mean accusing?
You know why I moved out.
Accusing you of cheating? What do you mean accusing you?
You know why I moved out. I moved out.
You put yourself in situations.
Because he spit in my food after I got off of work, okay?
Wait, hold on a second. You had a plate of food. You're about to eat it.
And he walks over and spits in it after I've been at work all day.
Why did you spit in her food?
But he doesn't know why I moved out.
I didn't just spit in her food. You came home from work
after
I had been to work.
out because it had got too bad. The arguing and fighting around our kid.
What do you fight about?
Him accusing me of cheating all the time.
Do you cheat on him?
No, I don't.
Did he-
Yes,
he-
I put myself in a compromising position and it looks bad,
What
but so
position
is
was
he. The guy that he found at a family member's house. It wasn't my house, it was a family member's.
So you want, this is the guy that the weed dealer was in the closet.
Yes.
Now, was that, now, come on. I mean, you,
Yes, I agree. It looks bad. I know.
and he wasn't there at 4 o'clock in the morning to sell you weed.
Steve? Yes, he was.
Why would you bring him all the way back to the family member's house just to sell you weed? Why didn't you get it wherever he was? You don't drive 5 miles to go bring someone to sell you weed and just kick it with them. You don't do that.
We'll see when I pass the lie detector
That's
test.
why I accuse you. That's
But
why
that is
I'm
a good-
He was
that is a
getting-
good point. If
he
you were going
had-
to get weed, why
It's
did you bring the guy all the way back?
I don't know, I did.
Do you love him?
Yes, very much.
Do you wanna
Very
be with
much.
him?
Yes, I do. If,
Okay,
If-
there's a big F.
yeah,
And what is the
because
F?
he calls me names, calls
What
me a
kind of
whore,
names? He calls you a whore,
a bitch,
a bitch.
all kinds of names.
These things aren't conducive to a good marriage.
No, it
Do
makes
you call her
me.
these names?
I didn't always call her these names.
Well, I'm not always,
It took-
but do you call her these
I mean,
names?
yeah, I have called her these names.
Okay,
Yes.
this is your wife. I don't. What do you think you're accomplishing by calling your wife a bitch and a whore?
Nothing.
Do you
I'm
think
just
she's
making
gonna
it worse.
get turned on? I mean, what I don't understand the rationale there. Do you think that maybe she's not gonna like that, not gonna want to be in love with you? I mean, I don't know of any women that would tolerate that like even once or twice, let alone on a routine basis. All right, Edwin, you took a lie detector test, and you were asked, since being in a relationship with Jenny, have you had sexual physical contact with someone else? You answered no. Since you've been married to Jenny, have you had sexual intercourse with someone else? You answered no. Since you've been married to Jenny, have you ever had any type of sexual physical contact with someone else? He answered no. And the results for all those 3 questions is that Edwin told the truth. Okay, Jenny, we asked you 2 questions. Did you ever have any type of sexual, physical contact with the man you attempted to hide in a closet?
Yes.
You answered no, and the results for that question is you did not tell the truth.
For real? For real, Jenny? What the
Did tell the touch.
dude? Adios.
Edwin, there's one more question.
That is no. That is Steve.
I just read the results.
I done nothing with that guy. That is. I didn't touch the guy.
We asked you, since you have been married to Edwin, have you had sexual intercourse with someone else? You answer no, and the results for that question is you did not tell the truth.
Oh my God! Steve, the only time was in the beginning of our relationship. No. Eddie, oh my God. That is.
Edwin,
Oh my God.
I know you're mad, but this
I
is...
never cheated
See,
on
Steve,
my husband.
I knew it.
I
Mama
never cheated
lied
on
to
you.
me. You
And
lied
that's-
to me.
I have never
Dude,
cheated on you.
Get out of my face. You lied to me.
Oh my
You lied
God.
to me. You lied to me.
I don't even know what
Just
to
get away.
say.
Yeah, you said enough.
I don't even know what to say. That is. I don't even know what to say, Steve. I have never cheated on my husband. I swear to God.
What are you going to say now to
I
convince
don't
him
know
that you did?
what can I say?
I don't
look
know.
like I lied, like I slept around on him. I've never cheated on my husband.
Edwin, really, you're 22 years old, and I've been there. Every guy's been there. You're a little too immature, and that's not a bad thing. We've all been there. You're not secure in your feelings as a man in your relationship. You have doubts, and she created doubts for you. She created doubts for you. But when it comes down to it, piece of paper, and this is your life, and that's your wife, and you have a child with her. Is it something that, you want to work it out? I don't think you, listen, I don't think you had to come here and wonder why she had a guy in her house at 4 o'clock in the morning hiding in a closet. You know what I mean? There's a reason why people hide things, because they don't want anybody to see it. And she didn't want you to see that. No matter what the reason is, she was hiding something from you. You need help with anything, I'll help you out. I really want to help you out. I feel bad for you that you're in a situation, but like I said, you got to like man up here and say, you know, I'm heartbroken. I love her, but she's not good to me. And maybe just take a little break for the time being. All right? Good luck,
Thanks,
Edwin.
Steve.
All right, man. I wish you the best.
Thanks.